Morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate and I own Poppy Jane with my mom Sharon. We are in St. Petersburg, Florida, and today is our backroom vlog. Listen guys, if you're watching this right when I upload it, I am fully aware it took me 3 months to start this vlog, end this vlog, and update it or upload it. And I'm also fully aware I haven't vlogged in a while, but I have been up to a lot and you'll see it in this video. Day one, as you guys know, if you have watched my channel, and sorry, I guess I'm out of breath. If you watched our channel, you know that our back room is always a hot mess, and that is because, very long story short, we were going to build dressing rooms into our back room like a year ago, and basically the project just fell through. And honestly, we need more room in our back room than we do out on the sales floor because we sell so many shoes. Our inventory is growing, and this is just what makes the most sense. I'll show you in a second, but we're getting like a little project done. But essentially, this room that I'm in was like our lunchroom, our stock room, supplies room, photo shoot room, everything room. And there was another little room that was just shoes and like a waste of space basically. But we're kind of swapping it. The other room's gonna be lunch. This room's gonna be just straight up like supplies and backstock. So let me show you what's happening. It's closed right now. We're opening soon, but I have to clean some of this stuff up. So there are 3 rooms. We have the bathroom, and we do not let customers use the bathroom just because if I let one person do, I have to let everyone use it, and we have so many people in and out of here just coming in here for the bathroom. So like, I'm not a public restroom. So we're closing this space off and putting a door here when typically all these doors are closed, but customers can see this area right here. So this is gonna be closed off, and then this is just gonna be extra, like just walking space. You're not gonna put anything there. But this was like all shoes. I'm currently moving all the shoes into here. And then this is like desk / like employees could eat lunch in here. And then this is like just a very small room. Like there's like utilities in there and a utility sink there, which we don't really need access to. So we have like food and everything in here. So we're just gonna keep this space clean, no inventory or anything. So all the inventory is gonna be in here. Yes, it is a hot mess, okay? But it's gotta get worse before it gets better. I'm completely renovating this room right now. Photo shoot stuff is there. So I have to keep this whole area like clean and like no shelves or anything. Over here, we did have our fridge, our microwave, and lunch and everything. Again, we put that there just like randomly when we first started, and also because we were supposed to put dressing rooms in here and a whole thing. So we're switching everything around, and we have a permanent solution now. So I have like about 3 shelves. They're gonna be all shoes, and then I'm getting rid of all this cabinet or counter over here. I have my heat press on it, and it's so annoying because we have to come around here even when it's all clean. Come around here if you want to get anything from here or from here, and it's just like inaccessible. So I'm gonna move this counter, I think, over here and get rid of all that stuff, and it's just gonna be way more open. And yeah, I mean, this is so crazy. It's like half construction and everything. So by the end of the day, I'm hoping to have this entire room clean and organized. I know that sounds crazy, but I have my plan and I'm ready to execute. I just put up this 3rd shelf. We had these 2 before. But yeah, I'm gonna be mostly working in the back room today while Macy works the store. My mom is out of town currently. Yeah, I'm going to, I'll show you. For these shelves right here, I'm gonna put like jewelry, like trays, supplies and stuff, because right now they're in like plastic bins and it's so hard to get to them. So I'm gonna put like all of like our jewelry, supplies and stuff here, like some down there in like these things, like organized. I'm gonna keep a shelf open for like our purses and things like that when we come in. So this is crazy, but stay tuned, and then I'll also update you guys on this, because at the end of this project as well, which is probably the last step, I'm getting rid of this shelf this whatchamacallit, rack. It is way too high for customers to shop up here, and it's so hard to merchandise. So right now I have sale stuff on it, and it actually looks terrible, but this is gonna be a little bit more closed off. I'll have a little bit more wall space, and I'm gonna put in like adjustable racks and shelving on this wall. So on the right, I am clearing out these cubes. I ended up getting rid of them completely. And then on the left, you can see I ended up putting our counter in that. JK, I had to wait for no man to help me. Okay, so this is where like the heat press is gonna go. It's a little close to the door for my liking. I think long term, I would like to get something that fits right here, but like isn't coming out to put the heat press on, but we'll see. This is giving me major anxiety. And then I have to put the jewelry thing somewhere. I was behind the door before, so we might as well just put it behind the door again, probably. Looking back at this now, I'm fully aware this makes me look like a crazy, like unorganized hoarder of a business owner. I'm not. I actually try to keep things super organized and clean in my own house, but it's just like when you are dealing with a small space, if you know, you know, it is so hard. And when you're constantly growing and changing things, it can get messy. So here we're just working to find a permanent solution. Hi guys, okay, I am back for an update with the back room. I can't remember what I showed you guys when I left the other day, but this is like day 2 of back room stuff. Okay, so this is like the main part of the back room. It's like open now, easily accessible to everything. Shoes, I have like a little bin of inventory there, some boxes up there. Ignore my desk is very messy, but I have a desk there. And then over here is always probably gonna be messy because this is where we're gonna put like the inventory that came in that we have to go through. My heat press is there. And then over here needs to be cleared out because again, photo shoot things, but I gotta take that stuff home. And then this is like just because of the construction. So there's that. And then he did come by and frame out the door. Okay, so right now, before this went like all the way up there, and then you can kind of see where it was before. So the plan is with this wall is to take this down and then put like a whole new like set of fixtures here that are just more interchangeable, not so high, etc. This gives us a little bit more space on the wall. Obviously not a whole bunch, okay? But it's also just one door rather than our customers seeing these 3 doors. And then I could just easily put like staff only. It gives us a little bit more room back there, a little bit more privacy. So that's the update for today. Hi guys, welcome back to the construction vlog. I don't know when the last update was, but look, we have a door. We have a door. I'll show you that a little bit later when the store closes or another day, I don't know. But we're working on another project today. So this was our pickleball stand. I have it on cinematic mode right now, so you can't really see. But it was our pickleball stand, and it's literally like 6 feet. So like, I didn't want to put it to waste. Most of it was sold, and it was just looking lame. So I put the rest on sale / like purged it in the hub. And then I bought these pegboards, and the guys at Lowe's cut them for me, and I'm gonna put them here, and it's gonna be this huge jewelry thing because we need to up like the way that we show our jewelry, especially like earrings and stuff. The first step is I'm gonna paint this white, and then I'm going to try to like, I'm gonna try and like scratch that off. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with this yet, but we'll see. So I got my painting clothes on, and project number 2 is beginning. Construction update. We have this door in here, and currently I'm holding the handle so that my mom could paint it on the other side. But we do have the door here finally, and we're just painting that today, just 1 coat until the project is completely done, and then we'll do the 2nd coat. But it was like a yellowish ivory, and I was like, this just needs to be a different color until the project's done. I couldn't like have it be like yellow for like a week straight. So if you remember, we have these 3 doors here, and so this is what customers were seeing. Obviously the doors were always shut, but now that we have a door, it's much more like private back there and just like one wall. And so basically over here, and we extended the wall a little bit because it kind of ended like where that vented. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference, but this whole thing is being taken down, and we're putting up new fixtures probably next week. There's still a little bit of like molding, sanding, paint work that needs to be done. Otherwise, it's looking good. We need 1 coat on the door. That will be done next week. And then if you come in here, our mess, we have got, now this is a different type of mess. Everything else is normally organized, okay? But we have got all of these, which is gonna be for our new wall on that back area. So those are all spray painted. And then that is for our jewelry thing. So lots of projects going on, but hopefully we will be able to at least clean it up tomorrow. And then the project will be done by like next week. Okay, so I have been like waiting till the store looked absolutely perfect to do this update for our construction vlog, and I'm finally just going to do it today because it basically is done. It's a little messy back there, but like I don't even remember what the store looked like or like the back room looked like when I first started this vlog. So the back room is not like necessarily messy, but it's not necessarily like super clean. So I'll just show you what it looks like because I feel like it's still a huge improvement and it's been so much better. And I'll show you behind me and our door and all of the new. Okay, so as you might remember before, we had that tall rack and then it was like a double rack over here. And now we have this system, which I love, to do like full shelves up there eventually. Like I said, I was waiting till it was perfect. It's not perfect, but it looks so much better. There's our new door. So there's like much less people who are like, oh, do you have a bathroom back there? And more privacy and stuff for us. And then if we go back here, we have kind of just like this little corridor with the 3 rooms. And in here, I have all like our supplies and things like that back here. And it's like, it's organized chaos. Then we have a desk here and work from home. Hubby is working here today with me.
Oh, no, this is where I live.
Oh, you live in here?
Yep.
Where do you shower?
In
the sink. Yeah, there's a sink over here.
Yep.
But I moved our lunch stuff in here so that it's like kind of just out of the way and it's not getting all dusty with our clothes and stuff like that. So then in here, this is way more organized. Right now we're low on shoes, but these are like 2 new boxes of shoes that we got in because I'm now doing a shoe sale. Replace all the shoes with new shoes and kind of sell out like the rest of what we have. I have some restocks waiting to be tagged there. My heat press is there with like a bunch of supplies underneath of that. And then I kind of just put this like bin here, and we usually just have like a rack here for like random stuff that we're hanging. My photo studio, the lights and the mirror for that. We have a desk right here. So we kind of just like made this into like 2 separate little sections. And then we have backstock all in here. We have packaging over here, and then we have like extra racks down there, extra hangers, and then this is like where we put like our damages and if we find makeup and pools and stuff like that on it. So also wanted to show you guys the jewelry display that was the pickleball display. Remember, it was green and it also just had random little like hooks for the pickleballs and everything like that. So I wanted to show you what it looks like now and how it turned out with the pegboard. Like I said, all I did was ask Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever I was to cut the pegboard to the size that I needed it. And then I got these little peg hooks just from Amazon. I spray painted them white just so it was a little less invasive, and I think our jewelry sales have increased. So this was a cool project. That is the update, and I'm happy I finally got to film this. So anyways, stay tuned for more upgrades, updates, and behind the scenes for boutique life, and I'll see you guys next time.